This is your news reporter for the day, Bob. And we are going to be taking a look at the latest revenue chart once again in the month of 2026. July. Without further ado, MrPokke, you can take it. I feel like HSR is
we may depart
bigger
whenever you are prepared.
because it's Himeko Nova plus Fake Collab, which was what made HSR rank 1 the other time, right? It was Final plus Fake Collab. So I think HSR could be rank 1. And then either Genshin or Zenless could be like really, really high. I'm not sure if Ramiao can single-handedly bring Genshin all the way up. Because like Ramiao's banner just came out like what? 3 days ago. So it's like 2 days ago actually. Yeah, 3 days ago. So it's like quite fresh. Wait, what banner did Genshin have again? What banner did Genshin have again? Holodori. Okay, I'm not sure how big Holodori is, but if Holodori is like a huge IP, then they'll probably crack like top 3. Top 3 or top 5. Just Zendrone, very big. Is Zendrone bigger than Himeko Nova and Fake Collab though? I don't know, man. I don't know about that, bro. Okay, if I were to make a guess, right? If I were to make a guess, rank 1 is Gorreal. Rank 2 is Genshin. Rank 3 is Holodori. Rank 4 is fucking, I don't know, Genshin? Not Genshin, Zenless Zone 0. Rank 5 is... Wait, what did Wuthering Waves have again? What did Wuthering Waves have again? Sui, right, Sui. Okay, rank 5. Check, is Sui popular? I actually have no idea, I guess. Oh, it's Yang. Oh, it's not even Sui yet. Oh, it's Yang. Is Yang popular? Nikkei Super Booba. Oh, Nikkei might be good because of the summer banner. Yeah. Cinderella. Yeah. Cinderella and Marciana, all that kind of stuff. Zendrone plus Kanamina. ZZZ is not cracking top 10. Nah, bro. I think ZZZ... Ramiao is like a... I think Ramiao's like marketing budget, right, is probably the highest amount of budget Zenless Zone 0 spend for a single unit ever. I don't even think they spend this much for Miyabi. Like, just from the amount of like ads and like cosplays and like social media presence, I think Ramiao really like cooked it. So I would say Zenless Zone 0 has a good chance. Nikkei and ZZ peeps overestimate. The Gooning is not a majority. You know what? I'll still give ZZZ to... Okay, my personal list right here. Alright, we'll see if this holds true. Right, we'll see if this holds true. Hold up, right? Rank 1. God Rail. Rank 2. Okay, you know what? If Holodori is like really, really big, I'll give it a Holodori. Then rank 3 is probably Genshin. Then rank 4 is probably like ZZZ, bro. And then rank 5. I guess Wuwa, right? Oh, actually, is R Knight's... Okay, it depends if R Knight's Enfield is bigger or if Wuwa is bigger. There's like Arcane versus Yang. Alright, Arcane versus Yang. And then 7, we have like NT, I guess. Alright, I am bigger. Okay, then 8 is probably like Nikkei, bro. I think Nikkei is pretty good. Then 9 is probably Uma. Actually, no, I think Uma is better than Nikkei. I'll give it to Uma because Tachyon is crazy, bro. Tachyon card is crazy. Then 9 is gonna be Nikkei. Let's. Okay, I think Let's won't EOS, but I think Let's will drop off like quite a bit. Okay, if I were to make a adjustment, I'll probably put it down like a little bit like this. Yeah, then this Let's. I think this is pretty fair, guys. Okay, these are gonna be my personal top 10. Then if I had to really force me like gun to my head in game and make a guess, right? Hages are probably like 60 mil, bro. Alright, okay, actually, you know what? It's 50 mil. Alright, 50 million. Holodori, maybe like 45 million. Genshin, like 40 million. Zenless, like 30 million. Arc Knights, I think this is where it drops off quite a bit. So this is probably 20. And this is probably like 17. Like very, very, like not super significant. And this is probably like 15 million. And this is like 14.7 million or something. Then this is like 10 million. And then Nikkei is probably like 9.9 million. Right? Okay, if you were to force me to make a guess, I would guess this guess. Mobile only. All right. Mobile only. All right. How is this? How is this? I love ZZZ, but it's not. Okay, it's not doing 30 mil. Okay, but think about it though. It is Ramiao, bro. It is Ramiao, right? Ramiao is like, bro, she be everywhere, bro. She be everywhere. Genshin, Nikkei should be at least 15 million. If Nikkei is 15 million, I will need to inflate every other gacha, bro. I will need to inflate every other gacha. It's Voidhunter stuff. Yeah, exactly, chat. It is... Bro, Zenless Zone 0 literally trained the casual player base like myself to go all in for Voidhunters, bro. So if Ramiao doesn't crack 30M, I think that is like... That will be a surprise if you don't crack 30M, bro. The gap might not be so big. What is it crazy? Bro, my friend who didn't play for nearly yet top like $1,000 for Ramiao. Yeah, bro, I think Ramiao would be doing very, very good. They were doing very, very... Our Knights might be better than Enfield. Maybe? But I feel like Arcane was also like a pretty huge main push though. Arcane is a pretty huge billion. Bro, think Nikkei is World Cup. Did I say billion? Bro, I misspoke, bro. Wang is too OP. Okay, but this is gonna be my best, right? Okay, yo, Clips channel. Take this part as our estimate. And then right before the Gacha Revenue, when it actually comes out, play this part first. And then I'll see you guys in the next portion when Gacha Revenue comes out, right? Thank you. Okay, this is gonna be like the little prediction that we had from just now, right? In case you guys kind of missed our little prediction. We predicted this 3 hours ago, right? At the start of the stream. God Rail being rank 1, followed by Holodori, Genshin Impact, Zenless, Zone 0, Outright, Envy, Wuthering Waves, Love and Deep Space, NT, Uma, Musume, as well as Nikkei. And then these are just gonna be purely from mobile only on the revenue. So with that being established, welcome back to the month of... And we are gonna proceed with Gacha Revenue right now, right? If anything looks too crazy, okay, so 07 ever so chat. One of the first games that we actually ever talked on, or rather produced a video for on my main channel, right? If you guys can kind of just take a look at my main channel, so by orders, I actually have a couple of ever so videos, so it is what it is. Maintenance, is that a new term for EOS? That's very, very interesting. Starseed, Elysia. Oh, Dead Alive, 0 Wake, 6 stars, Tsubasa, Ace, Offering, Counter. I thought Counter-Strike went above with Explode. Wait, did I... Wait, what? I thought they're done. Oh, they haven't reflected it? Okay, I guess it is. Abyss, Falling Stars, the Dorikar, Saren Vase, Snowbreak, Containment Zone. Ooh. I thought this also went above with Explode. Okay, I'm not too sure how this is gonna be. Higani, Roothill, Silver Blood, Overfield. Yo, chat, what is Overfield, guys? I've never heard of this game in my life, bro. Overfield. Not to be confused with Anfield, but that is a huge revenue increase of 5x, though. That is very, very nice. Neuro Cloud, it is what it is. ETE, Abyssidia, Last Origin, Haze Reverb, Summoner's War, Neo Artifacts, Cat Fantasy. I see. Solstice, Gross Frontline, North Nazareth, Aether Gazer, Legend Clover, One Punch Man, Anchor Claw, Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay. Grand Chase. Yep. Okay, Cookie Run, Oven Smash. It's not Cookie Run Kingdoms. Action Taimamen, Tower of God Taimamen, Garden Tales, D4D, Metabot, Sword Art Online. That's very, very cool. Destiny Rising. I see. Idol Master, Monster. Duet Night Abyss. I thought Duet Night Abyss is not a gacha game anymore. You know what? I feel like they should just remove Duet Night Abyss from the list, because it's literally not even a gacha game anyways. So that's gonna be that. Mori Man's Reverse Blue, Super Robot Wars, Richie City. This is the Mahjong game, right? Yep, that is gonna be the Mahjong game. A-tier Riser, Tower of Fantasy. WTOF, right? Valkyrie called Honkai Gakugan. Yo, Honkai Gakugan is still up and running, chat. That is very, very exceptional. This is like mobile to own Unisun League, Ethereal Restart, Marv Love, Break My Case, Outer Plane, Idol Master. There's like a lot of like Idol Master games nowadays. I see like 5 different Idol Masters, right? Ninja Defender, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, okay. Ooh. Alright, fun fact, chat. I think we're kind of done with stars. So, like, anyways, Age Craft, Captain, Tsubasa, Dream Team, Star Wars Meta Girl, Stella Sora, chat. Oh my lord, that is a crazy improvement for Stella Sora, guys. right? Hop on Stellar Store, exclamation Stella if you have not downloaded Stellar Store, but that is a huge patch for the brand new first ever limited water support, right? So that's gonna be that Fairy Tail, Dolphin, Wave, Idol Master, Genesis, Toho, Girls War. Girl Wars. It's a very interesting name. Final Fantasy, Bleach, Sword of Convalera, Alice Gear, Blue Protocol, Madoka Magica, Last Claudia, DOT. DOT Abyss. Bro, Gacha Slop just be having like, bro, I feel like this list expanded like 10 times, bro. Very interesting. Then this is gonna be JoJo's Bizarre, Kaiju number 8, Another Eden, Haikyuu, Echo Calypse. Okay, that is not too shabby. Stars, holy shit, chat. What the fuck happened to Star Sailors, bro? From $28K to $700,000 from mobile only. And it is pure global without CN, bro. What the hell happened to Star Sailors? Going up by 66 position from a single month, guys. That is actually, one guy. Okay, that is just absolutely fucking insane. Lost Sword. It is a very Zam game. Alright, this is a very Zam game if you know what is a Lost Sword. Mecha Rashi, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So I guess it's a fresh game, right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is a fresh game. Torchlight, Ninja Must Die, Eminence in Shadow, Grand Summoners, Evertail, Octopath Traveler, Mongol Star Dive. Wow. Yo, Mongol Star Dive, that is gonna be very... Yo, I heard Halos dropped the game though. L Halos are pop from nowhere. I mean, that's not too shabby. Pre-con, Punishing Grey Raven, One Piece, Solo Leveling, Arise, Slime, AFK Journey, Lang Riser, Bang Dream, 7 Daily Sins. Ooh, Honkai Impact Tree is still doing very well for Honkai Impact Tree. That is very nice to see. Blue Lock, Dragon Quest, Heaven Burns Raid, Dragon Raja, Mahjong. So, Mahjong kind of dipped a little bit, right? What do? Dissidia, Desu, Liam, okay. Epic, okay, you know what? I think it's a more chill patch for Epic 7, so nothing to worry about because I do love Epic 7. Yo, Bobby Wobby, strike more, bro. I don't know what the fuck you're doing inside of strike more, right? AFK, Arena, Isekai, Tokyo Defender, Jujutsu Kaisen, Phantom Parade, Pokemon Masters EX. Okay, 7 Nights Rebirth, Wizardry. Wow, chat. Jenna Z single-handedly saving Wizardry, bro. That is very nice for Wizardry. Persona 5, Yu-Gi-Oh! Faye, Shining Nikki, not to be confused with Nikkei Goddess of Victory, Kugiran Kingdoms, completely neutral, Memento Mori, completely new, Love Brush, Disney. There's a Disney gacha game. That is very interesting. Ring of Night for Chaos. Oh, I mean, it is a brand new unit though, chat, right? It is a brand new unit, and I think that yeah, it's a brand new. Don't even worry about it, right? Because they just had a brand new unit very recently. Yeah, and it is not like Sereno, bro, right? It's not like Sereno. So okay, you know what? We are gonna hop on Brown Dust 2 more, bro, right? We are gonna hop on Brown Dust 2 a little bit more, but to be completely fair, chat, right? To be completely fair, bro, I love Brown Dust 2. Brown Dust 2, it is just too free to play friendly, bro, right? Just like Stellar Sora, these two games are simply way too free to play friendly because you don't need to spend shit, bro, right? The game literally gives you everything, right? So just very nice for Brown Dust 2, but we're gonna be playing this a lot more going forward after we're gonna be done with our variety that is Pokemon Platinum Hardcore Nuzlocke Blue Archive. I feel like this is probably tied to the recent little kerfuffle they had with the 50-50 system, right? Like they had like a little, like the summer thingy, and like the they changed the banner, right? It's like the first 100 pulls are guaranteed and SSR, right? Then the next 100 pulls are gonna be getting a 50-50, but like, they removed the little PD points. I'm not sure what exactly is the situation with Hop right now, but I believe this is not gonna be the end, right? Because I heard that the CEO that they apologized or some shit, right? Like he apologized and then like we're sorry and we're gonna make like changes going forward. I'm not exactly sure what is the situation, but we'll see how that is gonna be, right? Bleach, okay, Bleach is gonna be very interesting. Light and Night, Dragon Quest, Limbus Company, okay, not too shabby. Limbus Company, I've never heard of this guy in my life, guys. Is this new? I've never heard of this guy in my life. Paranoid, right? That is very interesting. Gakugan, Idol Master. Oh no, Trick out, chat. Bro, the one time a month my chat will use Chowayo, bro. Tricao Riva. I mean, it's not even that big of a dip, though, right? It is not that big of a dip. It's still doing very, very well. In fact, Tricao literally won CZN and Blue Archive and Bronze 2, guys. Bro, I think that is a celebratory statement, right? If I can say so myself, winning out 3 very, very nice titles, all within the KR Gacha sphere. So, W Tricao, 7 Deadly Sins, Azure Lane. I mean, it is what to do. One Piece, Tears of Tem. Oh, Tears of Temis went up by a lot, chat. Almost tripling their monthly mobile income from a single spot. All right, going up by 33 spots. That's very. I feel this probably has a little bit of something to do with Love and Deep Space, because if you guys take a look at my prediction, right? My guess is that Lads is gonna go like a huge hit. So I'm guessing the Gacha girlies will be looking for alternatives for the Otome Gacha market, which is why when Tears of Tem is going to be going up, I think that probably has a little bit of a spillover effect coming in from other let survivors, right? Girls Fun Light, right? Not too shabby. And then we have One Piece Bounty, right? And then we have Watcher of Realms, Ensemble Star, Dragon Traveler, Marvel Contest, Reverse 1999. That is very, very nice. Speaking of Reverse 1999, we are going to be checking out a Reverse 1999 stream tomorrow, by the way. They're going to be having another stream tomorrow, so we will be checking out at Reverse, and I do love Reverse 1999, right? Hazune Migu, Digimon P, Beyond the World, Onimi Myoji, Live Makeover, Summoner's War, being a more than 10-year-old game, is actually doing extremely well, guys. 10-year plus. Bro, this game is probably older than some of y'all watching this video from the future. So that is gonna be that. Infinity Nikki, right, not too shabby. Shadowverse, Clash of Critters, Dragon Ball Z, SD, Gundam Puzzle, and Dragon. Oh, okay. I guess this is gonna be the first name from our prediction that I guess didn't really stick with our expectations, which is going to be, what did we guess? Oh, wow. I was off by about, half then. Yeah, I was off by about half. Hey, but don't worry about it, right? Don't worry about it. It is not really that. Okay, you know what? Let's just cross this out, right? But that is gonna be the first gacha from the notable gacha that I kind of was guessing with my chat just before the gacha revenue was out. But it still went up by a little bit though, right? 9.5 going up to 9.794. Maybe, right? Maybe at the end of the day do be gonna be needing a little bit of a day, right? So Battle Cats, right? Very well for Battle Cats, right? $2 million more going to Battle Cats, which is just truly an exceptional gacha. There's literally, I think at this point, more. I think Battle Cats is around the same age as Summoner's War, so that is just very nice. Oh my goodness, that is actually crazy, chat. Okay, I expected Love and Deep Space to fall, but I didn't expect them to fall like that much, bro. Bro, this was the game that was raking in like 40-50 million on average a month, bro. That is an absolutely generational debt right there, which is gonna be around our ballpark, actually. We were guessing 15, right? Yeah, we were guessing 15, and they actually dropped to 10, chat. Holy, very interesting development. We'll see if Paperful will actually bring back Varga. Because, is it Varga? Shit, did I misspeak? Well, what was the guy's name again? Vargo, right? Valgo. Yeah, Valgo, chat. Valco, right? Valco. Okay, Lord, blah. Okay, yeah, well, I think he will be bringing back Valco, right? So, hopefully they will bring back Valco to Love and Deep Space. Yo, help me get a clip. I think that was pretty interesting. And then, oh, Neverness to Avernus. I mean, Neverness to Avernus winning Love and Deep Space is just absolutely incredible, right? I think that's a very nice increase. Unfortunately, I don't think that there's gonna be too much of a buying pressure, because I do feel NTE, generally speaking, the banner is just really good, right? As in the gacha currency, right? The gacha system, no 50/50s, and you do get a jackload of pools anyways. Even me, right, as a complete free-to-play player, I have literally gotten every single level character in NT without spending money except for Chaos, because fuck man. And that is just very, very interesting. Alright, so that is gonna be NT. Wait, where was our position for NT again? That is oh wow. Okay, NTE also won Love and D-Space, right? So I do think that is a pretty nice amount of a celebratory for NT to be winning Love and D-Space. So going onward to the next category, and that is gonna be Dragon Ball Legends as well as Arc Knights. Wait, base Arc Knights won Arc Knights and Field. Holy shit, chat. How the hell? Wait, what happened? Arc Knights, guys. Bro, that's the equivalent of saying Honkai Impact 3 won Honkai Star Rail, bro. What the fuck happened? Arc Knights, shit. Half anniversary, limited banner, Wang. Okay, I feel like maybe because of like whatever banner Arc Knights is having, it kind of have like a bit of a spillover effect to Enfield, because the players were like spending more money on Arc Knights than Enfield, bro. CNY event, it always will on moment. Limited banner is the best unit in the game. Wang happened. Okay, so it's basically their main push, right? So TLDR Arc Knights had a main push banner that is like limited and like very, very hard to get. So, well, W Arc Knights and W Hypergriff. So that is very, very cool. Okay, I want to like really like, zoom in, because we are about to approach the top 10. So we have a little bit more of a suspense, right? We have a little bit more of a suspense. Okay, number 12. Whoa! Uma Musume Pretty Darby with a generational 15, almost $16 million in mobile revenue. Agnes Taikion truly is a support card of our times. Absolutely incredible. New scenario, new cards, new power cream, new everything. And yo, shout out to Fort Master, by the way. Bro definitely contributed to this little number over here. So thank you, Fort Master, for just spending an absolute fuck-ass amount of money for Uma Musume Pretty Derby. And also shout out to MrPokke, right, for being a complete free-to-play and without spending a single cent, get himself the MLB Agnes Taikion to just go to show you can in fact be a complete free-to-play in Uma Musume and get exactly what cards you want as long as you're not gonna be greedy and stupid. So very, very good for Uma Musume, which will then remove another one of our predictions. That is right here. We are down to our last 6 titles. Goryo, Holodori, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, as well as Nikkei Goddess of Victory, guys. Holy, bro, we severely underestimated Nikkei, actually. I think this is probably gonna be going up even like around this caliber with Wua, right? So we are about to see what that will entail as I scroll up to rank number 11, and that is Sword X stuff. I have no idea what this is, but that looks very, very interesting for Sword X stuff, right? Hey, this is not even that small of a game, guys. For 15 million last month into 16 million this month as well. That is very, very cool. And they did, in fact, big out the, they beat the quote-unquote bigger gacha games, right? Like Arc Knights, Envio, and NT. So, and even Love and D-Space. But at this point, I think Love and D-Space is like, it's not so much that the games beat them, but they kind of just beat themselves. As in beat as in-game, right? So that is gonna be Sword X stuff, and now going on into the actual first of the top 10, and that is, oh, is this Holodori or is it not Holodori? Is this Holodori? Oh, this is Holodori. Oh, this is Holodori. Oh, so Holodori is gonna be debuting at $17 million for their first ever month of release. I just want everyone to know I did not want to put Holodori right here, by the way. It was Choto Mate, my very own mob, and as well as a Holo live sim. He was like, oh my god, MrPokke, Holodori is gonna make $100 billion on launch because everybody loves VTubers, right? So Total Money insisted I put Holodori at a higher placement. If Total Money didn't talk to me about Holodori, bro, I don't even know about this game, bro. So that is gonna be very, very exceptional, but we do have Holodori right out of the equation at our first ever contender to be in the top 10. And now moving on to rank 9, and that is gonna be oh, Pokemon TCG are still doing very, very well at a $18 million range. Absolutely exceptional for Pokemon TCG. And speaking of Pokemon, we are about to play Pokemon Platinum very, very soon thereafter. Then moving on into rank 8, and that is going to be Monster Strike. I see. Wait, that means Wuthering Waves, God Rail, God Shin, as well as wait, who are the ones left? God Rail, God Shin, Wua, right? And Nikkei. Wait, Nikkei actually killing it, bro? Bro, Nikkei is actually killing it because we literally have 5 titles left between 3 Hoyo Shield titles, 1 Kuro bot, and 1 shift up, right? 1 shift up. So let's see who is gonna be taking the number 7 position, and that is going to be FGO with a $20 million revenue, chat. Holy shit, oh, absolutely exceptional for Fate Grand Order, right? 20 million. I'm not too sure what the actual banner is, but that does mean that the 5 of our games actually made it to top 6, right? Very, very cool. Very, very nice. And now going into rank 6, I think it's probably Nikkei. I think rank 6 is Nikkei. But we'll see what's up. I think rank 6 is Nikkei, right? So, oh my goodness! Wuthering Waves at rank 6, still doing exceptionally fucking well at a overwhelming $26 million, by the way. Bro, chat be saying 07 for a $26 million monthly revenue game is absolutely fucking crazy to me, right? How the hell are y'all gonna say 07 for a game that made $26 million in 1 month, bro? How are y'all gonna say that? How are y'all, bro, on a DPS banner, no less, guys. On a DPS banner, right? So I feel like for a DPS banner, right, with a Yang, 26 million is absolutely fucking insane. But unfortunately, we are gonna be crossing out Wuthering Waves, and this is way higher, right? This is way higher than our predictions for 17. So well done, Wuthering Waves. So we are left with 3 Hoyo Slop games, right? Hoyo Slop, and 1 Gunner game. Who will win? Okay, if Nikkei ever wins one of the Hoyo Slop titles, I'll be genuinely so shocked, right? So with that being established, rank 5 is going to be, oh, okay, you know what? It's still crazy though. That is still crazy. But Nikkei, Goddess of Victory, coming in with more than double of their mobile monthly revenue, going for the rank 5, winning out every single other of these games below them, which is just truly exceptional. But that does in fact mean Hoyo Slop is actually top 3, guys. So your streamer's prediction that our Hoyo Slop is gonna be up there is absolutely fucking real, bro, right? If Chodo Mari didn't fucking ruin my prediction.
ZZ is making 30 million on mobile, even though most is console PC. WTF.
And there it is. Bobby Wobby decided to just spoil me right now because we haven't even seen Zenless Zone 0. Thank you so much, Bobby Wobby, for just spoiling everything for chat. You are truly an exceptional chatter, if I can say so myself. Okay, but in any case, we are just gonna move on to rank 4. Okay, if I were to make a guess, right, I would stay unchanged on my guess in terms of placement. which is God Real rank 1, Genshin rank 2, and ZZZ rank 3, right? So Nikke is out. These are the last 3. I'm actually not sure who the 4th game is. I'm guessing just one of the Chinese gacha games, like the Naruto. You know Naruto? I think it's Naruto, chat. The Huang Ren's Naruto Blood, whatever the fuck. So that is probably gonna be there. So let's see who is going to be ranked 4, and that is... Oh my god, chat, bro. I didn't spoil myself, bro. I did not spoil myself. So the top 3 games of Gacha Wars in the month of July is triple Hoyo title for Genshin, God Real, and Zenless Zone 0. But we do have rank 4 for Naruto Mobile at $33 million, slightly edging out Goddess of Victory. So with that being established, number 1, Dawei is a very, very happy man today. Hopefully, I can get $1 billion in my bank account after the end of this stream. So for rank 3, I'm still guessing it's gonna be ZZZ, and then Genshin is gonna be rank 2, and then God Real is rank 1. Unless somehow Zenless Zone 0 exceeds all expectations with Ramiao and actually destroys Genshin Impact. So, who will win? Ramiao versus Sandrone versus God Real's Himeko Nova plus Fate Banner. And that answer for rank 3 is going to be... Oh! Zenless Zone 0 with an overwhelming $35.86 million from mobile revenue estimation, a generational more than almost 4 times their previous month's revenue, absolutely destroying with the power of Poggies, which means that the last 2 left for our rank 1 Hoyo Shield estimation is actually completely accurate, depending if God Real or Genshin is gonna... And we were quite on the ball with our actual numerical amount, by the way. We were guessing 30 million for Zenless Zone 0, but Zenless Zone 0 actually clutched out a 35.86, which is just absolutely fucking insane. Okay, I'm gonna show rank 1 and rank 2 at the same time, because if I show rank 2, y'all already know rank 1. So, the rank 1 and rank 2 of the month of July is going to be 3, 2, what the fuck, guys? How the fuck did Genshin win God Real, bro? How the fuck did Genshin win God Real with a Himeko Nova banner and a fake collaboration, chat? How is that possible? How is that possible? Oh my fucking god. But yes, Genshin Impact is gonna be the rank 1 gacha game of the month of July with $55.99 million in a single month, followed by God Real with a 43.8. But okay, honestly, chat, the answer is very fucking simple, right? Because God Real is free to play friendly, bro. Bro, God Real is so fucking free to play friendly, you don't even need to spend shit, alright? And you can still absolutely destroy all content, bro. Right, bro, look at Bob. Bro, look at our free to play account, bro. Right? We have Quadra Zero Cycle Anomaly Arbitration without spending a cent, chat. Right? So I think God Real is just gonna be doing God Real things without being the absolute rank 1 in terms of revenue. Because sometimes in life, it is not about the revenue, guys. Right? It is not about the revenue. Of course, if the tables were flipped, right? If God Real was number 1, I would laugh, bro. I would start laughing at everyone else because God Real is God Real. So that is gonna be our month of July. Bro, imagine if I just take, bro, I think, wait. Honestly, this is a pretty fucking crazy top 10, guys. If you told me this is the state of gacha games in top 10, I actually would just never ever believe you. So let's just get it up in here, guys. Oh, wait. If you told me this was top 10, I won't believe you, right? Because Zandrone is a real okay, wait. What? Holy shit, because Zandrone is a real character with more than one version of character and Himeko was better down the floor and made a read the chat. Okay, yo, Chodomade, I don't want to hear from the guy that told me Holo live stream is gonna make $50 billion. And bro is top 10. Alright, so let's calm the fuck down. Let me know when you curb your VTuber fucking addiction, and then we can talk about correct. How is a Holo live VTuber watching guy gonna talk to me about character development, bro? Right? It's giving super to your Oshi character development. I didn't think so. Right? So this is gonna be okay. I genuinely think this is one of the most interesting gacha revenue month I've actually seen in a very, very long time, because I don't think we have actually seen a triple Hoyo slot game for a very long time now. It has always been like either Love in D-Space or like some either Naruto Mobile or Love in D-Space that clinches top 3. But for the first time in a long time, it is all Hoyo slot, right? And then Nikkei is just, bro, I would never expect Nikkei to go this fucking hard, bro. Absolutely insane. Top 5 category with the power of Summer Cindy, Summer Pilgrim, Summer Doro, right? And then Wuthering Way still doing very, very well after whatever is gonna be like sweet DPS banner and everything. FGO, right? Very cool. Monsters, right? TG and Holo Live Dream, the VTuber game, making it into the top 10, right? So with that, let me know what you guys Valko. Do you think we'll get cancelled if that Valko or Varkar clip goes up? Okay, don't worry about it. Let me know what you guys think in terms of thoughts and comments down below. Word of the day for our clips channel is gonna be, I did not expect this to happen, bro, right? Let me know what y'all think, and I will see you on the clips channel. Thank you, chat. Okay, but candidly speaking, like for like our chat, right, bro, for our chat, ooh, I think Ramiao. It's great that Zenless Zone 0 is making like a bang dispatch, right? I think it is a very, very good thing. Okay, but like, let's talk about this with an objective perspective, right? As adults, right? I trust that chat, y'all are adults, right? We can talk about this like very, very neutrally, right? Neutrally. I have a slight concern. Oh, yo, Sena, you can add this for like the same clip. Like the same clip for like the whatever, right? I do have a slight concern, especially for Zenless Zone 0, because this is from my personal sentiments as well, as a casual tourist that plays easy, right? Is that I only want to pull for Voidhunters, bro. So that means that while maybe like these Voidhunter months is gonna do very, very well, because you know they're releasing Voidhunters, they have like incredible like marketing, budget, story development, right, mindscapes, performance, and everything. But how many Voidhunter months do you get out of a year? I guess at the moment it's like 2, right? You get like 2 Voidhunters. So what if going forward in the future, the trend becomes like they just summon more Voidhunters? Because I feel like at some point, you're just gonna run out of Voidhunters entirely. And on the flip side, the other non-Voidhunter characters, the appeal is just like much lower for someone that has a very, very casual involvement in Zenless Zone 0. Alright, so I'm not too sure how the future is gonna be looking like for ZZ. I hope there are more ways to let me feel FOMO, right? Like at this point, it's almost like too little of a FOMO for non-Voidhunters. It is a little bit concerning, because like if I can just safely chill and don't pull nothing and I only pull Voidhunters, then like I just don't really care too much about the other characters anymore, you know? And then I only M2 Ramiao, and then when Sunbringer comes out, we M2 Sunbringer, and then everything else we just skip, right? So I hope they can like find some kind of balance. It's a little bit like income inequality. Alright, this is like Voidhunter and non-Voidhunter inequality. Where, oh, if you're not a Voidhunter as a casual, I just don't care, right? But it would be nicer if, like, as a casual, I feel more like FOMO that, oh my god, I really want to pull for this character, even though they are not Void Hunters and they are not Void Hunter supports. But even that is like kind of questionable. So for example, right, AOD, right? I know like y'all be saying, oh my god, AOD disbanded, right? Because they are going to every single Void Hunter team now, right? Because Nangong Yu and Sena and Arya, they are going all into Void Hunters. And they are technically Void Hunter supports. But I feel that in the future, they will just release more Void Hunter supports. So it's a very short term kind of thing to implement these characters for a Void Hunter team, because the character, right, the base of that team is based around the Void Hunters and not the supports, which is kind of similar to like a lot of like main pushers in Goryo, right? It depends on like what your main DPS is gonna be, and you build costs around main DPS. So if I don't want to pull for a support right now, then I can just pull for another unit, because in Zenless Zone 0, their Void Hunter is just so strong that they can work with a lot of different things. Like Miyabi came out in version 1, right? And she's still working with all these newer units coming out in like version 2 and version 3, just because she's Miyabi, bro. Like, she's probably not tier 0, but because of the fact that she's a Void Hunter, even at like M0, she's just doing very well, right? So I would say I'm just really interested to see how the path for ZZ is gonna be like. That being said, chat, HSR, bro, I'm concerned, bro. I'm actually genuinely concerned, chat. Bro, how is HSR of all HS? Bro, how is this 43, chat? I'm actually so concerned, guys. Finon, I believe Finon plus Fate back then, it was almost 100 mil, right? I legit think Finon plus Fate back then was almost 100 million. I can't remember the number, but it was like insanely fucking high. I'm pretty sure for that particular patch, it was rank 1. It was like bar none, not even close. God real is God real. But like, oh my god, bro. Bro, Rinto Saga and Gilgamesh into Himeko Nova. Oh my god, bro. I'm how can this fucking banner lose to a Yay, bro? How, chat? Bro, it's a single unit, bro. It's a single Sandrone. And they haven't even come up with Saritsa, bro. They haven't even have Snezhnaya as a fucking region. And people are already swiping in Genshin Impact, bro. It's like, so, bro, moral of this fucking story, right, is that I think God real, bro, they need to be less stingy, bro. It's like, there's just too many free things, bro. Right? Fuck the free E1 Archer, right? Fuck the free Light Cone, fuck everything. Just go all in, right? You should like basically follow the economics of Genshin Impact, so that maybe God real can start to see like a little bit like comparable. You know what I'm saying? No one cares about the okay, wait, bro. Himeko, I personally feel, right? Why do y'all think Bob skipped Elation, bro? I personally feel Himeko, she will potentially age better than Elation. That's what I feel. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how things are gonna be like 6 months, 1 year from now. But I feel, okay, I just really don't like Elation. And I the way that Elation plays from the AHA mechanic. But that is just my personal feelings, right? That is my personal feeling. So we'll see how, 6 months later by version 5, that is gonna be like, hey, but hold on, shit, maybe we won't even get a version 5 because Goryo is gonna EOS. Right, bro, imagine having a fucking Fate banner as well as Himeko Nova, and they don't even beat Genshin, bro. Right, so we just pack it up by 2027. We're gonna go all in to be a Pokemon streamer. Right, we're just gonna play Pokemon. Right, because this is basically the end of times, bro. Right, two banners at the same time, and they get cooked by Sandrone. Right, that is just okay. Also, I'm slandering Goryo so much because I'm a Goryo guy. Right, I love Goryo, so I have the right to slander something that I enjoy. So please don't take this out of context and label me, oh my god, this fucking guy is a Kuro bot. He hates God. Bro, no, bro. I literally love Goryo more than anything else, right? That's why I'm the haters guy. But holy shit, bro. How are we gonna lose to Genshin Impact on one fucking Sandrone bet? Bro, that is just so fucking. And she's a fucking, bro, she's a fucking unit for the future units, bro. She's like for Stella, right? She's the Stellar archetype. Bro, Stella hasn't even came out, bro. How is she gonna win, bro? Bro, how chat? So that is gonna be my 2 cents, and with that, help me get that clip, and I'll see you guys on the clip channel. Right? Thank you. Gacha Revenue additional material. Okay, I feel like at this point, bro, it's just like, ooh, okay, there we go, right? Okay, yep. Okay, like this is exactly what I'm talking about, though, right? This is literally exactly what I'm talking about. It's like the only big units since Alan Joe is a Voidhunter, a Voidhunter, a Voidhunter, and a Voidhunter, bro. And if you're not a Voidhunter, it's like it just doesn't fucking exist, bro. So like, as a player, I'm actually completely fine with this, right? Because it means that I don't really care about spending money since I just all in a Voidhunter. So I won't pull this, won't pull this, won't pull this, which is exactly what I did, by the way. I skipped the entirety since YSG all the way to Ramiao. We put 1 copy of Win, that's it. That's it. And then we just all in a Voidhunter. So for me as a player, is like I'm chilling. Because I don't have the need to pull more, right? But like, as a company, it's like, oh my god, bro, how the fuck do we extract money from the player base? Because they just be skipping everything except Voidhunters. You know what I'm saying? Or is this a lie? Here's a lie. Chinese yuan with USD, Qi might estimate its revenue based on factors that they should not be regarded as exact revenue. CNLS, I mean, the point still stands, right? Like, it doesn't really change the perspective. Like, okay, we're not using this as like a raw number metrics. At least that's how I see Gacha Revenue. I like to see these numbers as like trends. So the actual financial side of things is like, you missed out a revenue from PC, you missed out a revenue from console, you missed out revenue here, there, everywhere. You missed out like all these, because no one will actually know the exact number. So the exact number is not like the main thing. But the main thing is still like, even despite not having the full number, the matrix they use for all these games are consistent. So you can see like the trends over time on like how like gacha games and the industry as a whole is doing based on these trends. So with the same trend in question, I am more concerned for Goryo because of the exact same trend. How the fuck is Finon's Fate banner cooking almost 100 mil, and then we have Nimeko and fucking Gilgamesh Win doing half of that, bro? I just think that's a little bit concerning, right? So that is basically my 2 cents, right? That's basically my 2 cents. Yeah, and I'm like, I am worried that if everyone just only pulls for Voidhunters, I don't think developers are stupid. They will eventually come up with a way that will incentivize players to pull for more than just Voidhunters. But I'm not sure how they will actually do it. But from the state of the game right now, I think like one of the way they did it was like, you know, the brand new content where they forced you to not use Voidhunters, right? Do you guys remember? There was this event ZZ, is like, you can only use that set of like units, no VH allowed, and you have to use that to beat the stage. So maybe they might introduce like restrictions in terms of an endgame content. So it's not like a for fun event, like they actually integrate it to their cycles, where you literally will be banned from using Voidhunters because it's too fucking strong. But if they were to implement that shit, I think it will also cause like a huge upset with the player base, because they'll be like, bro, why the fuck would I pull Voidhunters if I can't even use the units I pull for? So it will be like a very interesting predicament on to see how they are gonna be developing going forward.
Everyone knows fate banners are permanent now.
That is also a fair point. Except that back then in Saber and Archer, they also said that the banner is gonna be lasting for a long time, right? Because they didn't expect that Fate or rather Saber and Archer is gonna go away like the next patch, because they already knew it was a long time. So I don't know, right? And also maybe Gilgamesh just didn't have as much like potential, since bro did in fact get Doom posted to shit, bro. Alright, he did. So it kind of also, yo, Sovereign Ring, thank you so much for the GG easy for 20 jewels. Boom, right? That's very nice. Yeah, and is this real Himeko compared to other banners, bro? How the fuck would I know, bro? Oh, that is a little bit concerning, chat. Oh, that is a little bit concerning. Oh, you know what? It's my fault, right? Because Bob didn't spend a single dollar on Himeko Nova's banner. So even though this is a 67 million, our free-to-play account just didn't spend a single. Yep. So as a Himeko main like Bob, we just did not contribute to the revenue whatsoever, bro. Right? So okay, I feel like Himeko losing to like Yao Guang is like just generally how much harder they pushed for Elation. Because if you were someone that put for Elation, why would you pull Himiko Nova? Right? Like, you probably already have your Remembrance flagship and your Break flagship from version 2. So the moment you decided to go for an Elation flagship in version 4, why would you pull up another brand new team comp that's completely zero relevance to Elation flagship? And you know for a fact they are gonna come with more Elation units. Right? So I think more people went for the Silver Wolf route, like the Elation route in general. So they are like way less tempted to go for Himiko Nova. So it is almost like Himiko Nova is like the less mainstream team, and Elation is like the more mainstream team, and they clash too much with one another. So they didn't really have like a lot of overlap from them, right? So that is gonna be that. Also, Amphoros is just a way better story, bro. It is what it is, right? Bro, nothing will ever beat Amphoros ever again. I don't care about the stereotype. I mean, storytelling matters, right? It matters to a certain point. But when it comes to like the gist of it, right? The skeleton, the structure of what you're trying to convey to your player base, bro, the story is where everything is dependent on. Why do you think Amphoros merch is like so fucking popular with so many people in the real world? Everybody is buying Amphoros, bro. We don't see no. Okay, we saw a lot lesser, bro. Where are the Battlebot merch? Bro, who the fuck is Sena, bro? Bro, who is Cocolia? Bro, there's no such thing as a Battlebot merch, bro. Right? But it is all about Amphoros, as well as a story that Amphoros itself has to share with the rest of the world, right? That is why I say that, bro, version 3 is a story that I don't think God will ever replicate ever again, just because of the time it took to build that story up. So if they want to attempt something like Amphoros, they would need a similarly long enough of a timeline in version 5. Because version 4, we already know it's going to be split, right? It's going to be very similar to Penacony, where it's like a short story and like a short story. So it's like 3 to 4 versions for Penacony, then 3 to 4 versions were like fucking around. Like we fucking around with like Shenzo, we fucking around with like Reba, and we fucking around with like Fuke, right? So if version 2 was like the short story, then version 3 was like the long story, and then version 4 is the short story, maybe version 5, God Rail can come up with something like Amphoros again. If it's by a cyclical kind of rotation based on how they want to present a story to their audience, right? Planet Arcadia is too brainrot. I think Planet Arcadia is fine. It's like, I don't mind the goofiness, but it is just something that wouldn't get me thinking for the long term. Like, even till this day, I don't really think too much about Penacony anymore. I definitely don't give a flying fuck about Shenzo Luofu, but I still think about Amphoros, bro. Like, I would still be like, oh my god, bro. That Cyrene, right? The Mimi, the Phynon, and bro, flares of the Blazing Sun, right? The songs, the music from Amphoros. It is the kind of thing that's like very, very hard to top once you have already set the bar that high, right? So Planet Arcadia, unfortunately, is like, they don't have enough time to have the same development, and they need to split this with another part. Either that, or they go for another shot at Amphoros in version 5. So that will be how HSR is going to be like. I think Genshin is going to look very, very nice though. Because if you think about it, Genshin's version 6 is their shorter story patch. Because No Cry was pretty short, right? And then now they're like going back and forth to the other places. So this is like the more chill story. Whereas Shineshunaya is like their Amphoros. Like in terms of like how big the story is going to be. I'm guessing, right? I mean, I'm not a Genshin lore guy, but I'm guessing Shineshunaya is going to be way bigger than No Cry. Because of like the Sarissa and like the teaser for like the Fatui, and we're gonna see the old guy, and there's gonna be the God Bleed, right? And the Vernova is gonna come down. So like we'll see how version 7 is going to be like. But I think Genshin's V7 is looking to be super. Oh, Nokrai is bigger. Oh, Nokrai is bigger. Is Nokrai that long? Didn't we already wrap up Nokrai? Nokrai was the longest region. Okay, I guess I just do be lobbing it, right? I just do be lobbing. Nokrai is the longest, bro. I was comparing like a Genshin Impact's length of the story to like a HSR's length of the story, bro. Nokrai was the longest. Nokrai is 10x, son. Okay, you know what? How about I shut the fuck up then, right? How about I just shut the fuck up, and then you guys are the experts, right? You guys should be the streamer, right? I'll give you guys the mic. Yo, take this mic, and be the brand new streamer. All right, how about that? Okay, but that is gonna be our gacha revenue. Do you guys have any blazing things you want to talk about before we hop back into platinum, bro? Because I do want to start this thing very, very... Oh, wait, I still need to finish one ways, but I do want to start this very, very soon, guys. Any blazing things I want to talk about? Also, a lot more gachas. Okay, that is also true. Wait, you know what? Despite that, right, bro? Despite there being more gachas in the market, Hoyo slop games still be top 3, bro. Like, I just feel that this is a very interesting point of trend, since we are getting way more gacha games, but somehow the disposable income from the gacha audience are pointing towards signs of like the initial monopoly of Hoyo games, despite just there being way more options. So it is quite fascinating. It is genuinely quite fascinating. Other than that, I think like, I mean, I don't know about Naruto Mobile. Never played. But it seems like out of all of the newer titles, right, it is very hard to compete with those released in the older days. Like pre-2024-ish days. Like the Wuwa patch is like the last one that was like big. I guess Uma Musume kind of counts, but they did release in JP like years ago, so I don't think they actually count. So in terms of like new, we'll see how Hololive Dream develops, but I don't really know what's like new though. Because 1 month should not be like the benchmark, right? It's like, you know, like brand new show environment, like your launch month is always generally one of the best. So for a new game, I think it's just around this ballpark, right? All these are like the ballpark of the newer generation games from like 2026. And then we'll see if anything disruptive is gonna be happening to the gacha sphere. Like for example, right, I think once Silver Palace actually comes out, they're probably gonna be around this caliber as well, right? Unless something is like that game changing to like really make all the players like, oh my god, bro, this game changed my fucking life, and they went on. And it is like fucking hard to find a gacha game that can provide that kind of entertainment value to the consumer. Hoyo don't clash their big banners. This is a rare occurrence, and somehow they still hit top 3 It's just like very, it won't happen. Maybe one day, right? Because nobody expected a Genshin Impact to happen. It still happened. So I feel like I don't know, bro. 2027 maybe. Yeah, because 2027 have a couple of like interesting titles like Ananta, Honkai Nexus Anima, bro. Honkai Nexus Anima, Rogo Kingdom. I think Rogo Kingdom is also coming on 2027, and Varsa Pura. Now the Singapore Hoyoverse title kind of thing, right? I did hear that Kuro Games are trying to make a turn-based game. I'm not sure if this is a reliable information, but I heard they were trying to like cook some like turn-based team. So if Kuro Games makes like a turn-based game like Goryo, oh wow, I'm 100% trying that, bro. I will definitely try that. Because like, ooh, turn-based do be turn-based, right? Wait for Kafka and Godfly SP in Season 5. Yeah, they would need something like that. Because I feel like it's either you develop a character that is entirely new with an insane amount of like development and like storytelling to the point where you are gonna be able to create your brand new franchise like fresh, which is essentially what Amphorius did. It's either that or you build upon an IP, right? A franchise that already has the support of a lot of players. Which in this case for Goryo is gonna be Firefly and Kafka. Because I think Firefly is like by far like the most popular unit in the entire normie market. Like everyone fucking loves Firefly, bro. You go to any fucking anime convention, half the hour of HSR is either Firefly or Amphorius. And then the other half is like the more like, you know, Kafka, like a couple of Acrons, right? The yaoi stuff, like Final Mighty. Bro, Final Mighty is like insanely popular with like the girl gamers. And there are a lot of like girl gamers for HSR, right? So maybe next year, if we have like a Firefly or a Kafka SP, that would probably cook quite hard. Yep. Okay, but that is gonna be our gacha revenue. I genuinely think this is like a super interesting month. Looking forward to see how August is gonna be developing, right? Gacha revenue is very weird. Even still, Wuthering only got 58. Even Gacha stopped. So you're saying that lesser people are spending money in gacha revenues. Is either that or the metrics for gacha revenue has changed to the point where the estimation is lower than normal? I mean, at this point, we'll never know. We'll never know, right? But yeah, it appears that the spendings for each game is like lower. Because I've never ever seen a game hit 100 million ever again, bro. I think the last time we saw a game hit 100 mil was unironically HSR, right? Yeah, I think it was HSR. It's either Final or the Sirenis better. But other than that, we have not seen something ever again. Because there are just gonna be more and more gacha games. So the monopoly spending for a single title is just gonna be way lesser. Sirenis only made 70. Okay, then final, just final then. Right? You have cooled your last cool, my man.